and it barely got out. This is Steph Casey, and I'm Casey, and I'm out for one of these things called a walk. As you guys know, I've done 10,000 steps at least a day for 366, almost 367 days. And yeah, so this is, everybody asks me, how did you do that? Well, I mean, this is one of the ways I did it. I just got done with about an hour and a half budget meeting. Man, I don't think, did it this public? Because nobody's jumping in, but it's okay. We'll just talk and I'll post it. So this is how. It's literally just the idea that of taking the time. What's up, Anasso? Hey, John Paul. It's literally the idea of taking time when you can. Everybody asks me, how did you do that many steps? So at lunch today, my answers are as follows. At lunch today, I ate my lunch quickly, and then I went for about a 15-minute walk. I am now going for about a 10 or 15-minute walk right now because I just got out of an hour and a half budget meeting. So just like some people would sort of take a smoke break, I take a walk break. And there's a police officer there looking at me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. Thank you, Anasso. Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of activity you want to do is kosher in my book, my friend. Run, no. Unless there's a bear chasing me, there will be no running. I'm sorry. I only run if there's a bear involved. Yeah, there's our officer. Don't get me, bro. I didn't do it. No tasing. No anything. So that's all I wanted to say is I got a bunch of comments yesterday about how in the world do you do it. Now I got another set of comments, and that was as follows. Did you have any health benefits? And if you know, I would say just watch my other stream. But yeah. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I had a physical, and on that physical, I was very borderline, if not over, on things like cholesterol and some of the glucose and different things. After about 7 or 8 months of walking 10,000 steps a day, I got my blood work done this last time, and the doctor said that I was basically the blood work of a 25-year-old. So yes. Yeah, thanks, Anasso. I don't know about that, man. No smoking, bro. Don't tase me. Yes, exactly. I don't want to be tased. I mean, is there somebody here that would like to be tased? It says there's 17 people in here, so why is there only 2 people in the chat? Where are you folks? Let's see, maybe it's just not showing me everybody. No, it's showing me everybody. So you other, well, now it says there's 10 people. So the other 8 people that are not in the chat, say something. And by the way, it's not just the walking. You got to make commitments like to your health, like eating better, cutting out soda. I mean, I haven't drank, okay. I have not made a habit out of drinking soda. I've made a habit to not drink soda. I drink mostly water. Probably for 12 or 15 years, I haven't had soda. Now, when I say that, every once in a while, I'll slip a Sprite or a something in there. Or if I'm working a game and I can't get to coffee, I will have a Coke or something just to get the caffeine. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Usually this upward angle for a phone camera adds some visual weight. Yeah, sodas are crap, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I know that's a terrible thing to say. America, there comes the rain. Holy poop. All right, I'm going to get under this cover over here. I guess that's why I'm glad I work in a shopping center, because I can just pop right under here. My office is in a shopping center, of all places. So, but yeah, there we go. I'm undercover now. But, you know, my point would be, seriously, soft drinks are awful. They are hideously terrible. And People tell me, well, I only drink diet soda. Yeah. So you're going to shove a bunch of artificial sweeteners that haven't been proven yet to be bad for you, but will someday be proven to be bad for you. Okay, so I think I just made my decision. I was gonna go play disc golf and I was worried about the rain. I think I just made my decision. There's not gonna be any disc golf this afternoon. It is pouring and I'm about to go through a break in the building where I'm gonna get wet. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys ready for this? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ah! Back under cover. All right, how wet we get? Not bad at all. Not bad. Oh, now here's a longer one. I forgot about this one. All right, hold on. This is gonna be much more wet. Here we go. Ah. Da, 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 da. All right, back under. How wet we get that time? Not too bad. But it is definitely not bright and sunny here. Yeah, so probably not going to play disc golf this afternoon. More than likely. So, no, this is in the league I play in on Thursdays. It's a league I play in at the park, the same park. And Trevor wasn't going to play and Tyler wasn't going to. It was just going to be me and a bunch of goobers. So the goobers can just play by themselves in the rain if they want to. By the way, if you want to talk about the most unhealthy place on earth, there you go. Right there. Right there. Nasty. Nasty. No thanks. We need some mods? Okay, let's see. Bark for me? No, I'm good, bro. Illuminati, hello. Good to see you. What do we need? Where do we need a mod? No, Anasso. It's just one of those come and go. Dude, freak show. It is the most unhealthy thing you could probably put in your body. Bradley used to work there. They use all artificial crap and it is gross for you. Now it might taste good, but it's gross for you. It's really bad. But anyway, stuff Casey hates. It is pouring. Let's see if you guys can see this. Yeah, it's dumping. Yep. It is. All right. Well, I'm going to do these from time to time simply because I'm trying to get the watch time up on this channel. Right now, as it stands, if I ever get over 1,000 subs on this channel, I will be light years away from monetizing because I don't have very much watch time. It's probably going to take 6 months to a year to get enough watch time if I do this on a fairly regular basis and put up more uploads. But as it stands right now, I am nowhere close. So we're just going to do this every once in a while. Wish it would rain where I am. Gotcha, John Paul. We got your rain for you, bro. It's lightening up now. But that just means the course we play at is going to be a muddy mess. So that's kind of why I'm out. Because it's just going to be super gross. 97 degrees. In where? 97 degrees in Texas. Jeez, dude. Let's see what it is here right now. It is 89. It's 89. It feels pretty gross, but it's not like horrible. By any shape of the imagination. All right, you guys are going to hear music for a second because I'm about to walk into the radio station where my office is. Do what? No, I got it under the awning right as it started. Yep. All right. So I didn't get nearly as many steps as I was planning to, but that's okay. And yep. But I hope you guys are doing good. I am going to wrap it up here in just a second. I did get a little bit wet. Not too bad. When you walk into air conditioning, you can really tell you got wet. I biked today. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm sitting under the music speaker again. Let me turn it off. Okay, there we go. I still hear it a little bit, but it's down. But I hope you guys are doing good. There are 6 people in here and 5 likes. And again, I'm going to do these every once in a while. I hope it's not completely boring. Let's see really quick. Ooh, fancy volume control. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how many steps I'm at real quick. Hold on. We are at 7,189 steps. So should be pretty easy to get the rest at home later if there's a break in the rain. But that's kind of the answer. I mean, now most days I get the majority of it in bigger chunks, like at my lunch break. But today is just with all the meetings I've had. Yeah, now it's 6 people and 6 likes in NASA, so I'll take it. Very nice. But what was I saying? Most days it's in bigger chunks, but on days like today when I have a lot of meetings, it gets done in smaller chunks. So it is what it is. All right, guys, have a good one. And again, I got a bunch of disc golf content coming up tonight. 4 more shorts that were recorded yesterday that are pretty fun. We actually ended up playing in the dark for a while with glow discs and flashlights. My Olight Baton 4 with the magnet was perfect. I just magnetized that right to the top of the basket. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to do something real quick before I said I was leaving, but I'm going to do one thing for Rory Schmidt. And you guys tell Rory to watch this video, okay? So I'm going to talk about one more thing. But yeah, I magnetized this to the top of the basket, see the basket and putt right into it in the dark, and it wasn't a big deal. Okay, so I'm going to do a really quick, I'll do one on a course one day, but I'm going to do a really quick, what is disc golf? And disc golf is almost literally just like golf, okay? There are typically 18 holes with a tee pad. Now, the tee pad can be concrete. It can be like, sometimes it's like paver bricks. Sometimes it's grass, it's wood. It can be any number of things. It's usually a pad that's at least 6 to 8 feet long and only 2 to 4 feet wide. Okay, or you typically have a map of the hole because most of the holes are in the woods. You get an opportunity to look at the bounds. Now there is out of bounds, and if you throw the disc out of bounds, you get an extra stroke. It's just like in the water on a golf course. I would get an extra stroke. So if I'm hitting my first ball, I hit it in the water. I drop beside the water in a drop zone, and I'm already playing my third shot because you get an extra stroke. Same thing. So if I throw out of bounds, I put the disc in bounds where it went out of bounds. So wherever it passed out of bounds and stayed out of bounds, I put the disc where it went and I add a stroke. Okay. So each time you throw is a stroke. So if I don't go out of bounds and I throw in bounds, and the hole has a par rating just like golf. And so I would throw my first, I would throw my second, and let's say it's a par 3, my third would be for par. Now, there are different rules. For example, when you are throwing from the tee pad or from the fairway, you can run up. Now, what you do is on the tee pad, you have to stay within the tee pad. When you're in the fairway, you mark your disc and you have to stay behind the disc until you let go of the disc, okay? With a putt, you're supposed to stay with your feet down until the disc is out of your hand. If you don't, that's called a foot fault, and that is a stroke, okay? Hey, Pack Rat, hope you're having a good one. Hey, Jacob Baird. No, you're good, Jacob. Have a good day, dude. What the heck, dude? Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, I should be reading the chat more in case there's people, but um, walk and talk with Casey, right? So, I mean, it's pretty simple, and it's still I can still hear the music. There, it's off now. Um, I know that there were many real rules. The one time I played with the brother, we were just slinging them around. Oh, there's a lot of rules. Again, putting, you have to keep your feet down until the disc is out. You can't pass the disc until the disc is out of your hand. You see a lot of people jump putting, and you have to let go of the disc before you pass the your mark on the ground, which is usually either a mini disc or a disc. Um, if you're out of bounds, you can come back into bounds 1 meter, and your feet have to be completely inside. You can't throw from out of bounds. Uh, and again, we use I should tell you guys this. We use an app called UDisc, like the letter U dash disc. It is a cost. It's not free. I forget, it's like $20 a year or something like that, $25 a year. And it keeps your scoring. Now, the way this works is everybody creates a profile. So if there's 4 people on your card, there shouldn't be five, by the way. If there's 4 people playing together, you would literally, one person would start the scoring card on UDisc, and then you click each person, like you search for them and click them and add them to the card, and then you go play. And as you go, someone is the designated scorekeeper, and they keep the score. And it's really cool because you can track it. Everybody can track it, so we don't have to sit here and go, "Do you want to hear the score? Do you not want to hear your score?" They can just pick up their phone when they want to and look at the score and know what's going on. Walk inbounds, throw it from there, but that's also one stroke. Yes, correct. You add a stroke. Um, Too many rules, not good at following rules. John Paul, then disc golf's not for you. Trying to think of what else. There are many different ways to throw a disc. You can throw a disc sidearm, which is typically what I throw. You can throw a disc forehand, either tomahawk forehand or sidearm forehand. You can throw a disc as what's called a thumber. You can throw a disc as what's, like I said, called a tomahawk. And you can put either hyzer or anhyzer, which is basically the tilt of the disc, which will defeat the actual tilt. Every disc, like if you're a right-hander throwing a sidearm, the disc is going to bank to the right. Okay, if you're a left-hander throwing sidearm, the disc is going to bank to the. I mean, sorry, the other way around. If you're a right-hander throwing sidearm, the disc is going to bank to the left. If you're a left-hander throwing sidearm, the disc is going to bank to the right. It's just the natural flow of a disc, and depending on what kind of disc you have, it'll do it more or less. Or there's some really stable discs that don't move as much. We're not going to take it. We're not going to. Okay. Kind of position would you be in? Um, I don't ever throw a tomahawk. Tomahawks are typically thrown when there's a narrow path to get through. Anybody that throws a tomahawk is usually trying to throw through a narrow window to keep the disc flat until it gets past that obstacle, and then the disc will start to tilt and come back in. The problem with the tomahawk, okay, so if I throw a sidearm, the disc is going to bank one time. Okay, that's it. It's a predictable thing. With a tomahawk, at some point in the air, it's going to flip and start going the wrong direction, and then it's going to go back the right direction. It's going to bend twice. So no, it sucks. Yes, on a tomahawk, correct, and on a thumber. But I don't throw a thumber either. Let's see what other rules. Rory asked me about rules. Courtesy is that the person, just like golf, the person furthest from the basket goes first. And yes, you can be marked up for a courtesy violation if you go in front of somebody if you're in a tournament. So you need to throw in the order of who's furthest away from the basket. Um, what other rules? There aren't a lot more. That's about it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about. Trying to think. No, that's about it. So there you go, Rory. I hope Rory comes back and watches this. I talked way longer than I planned to because I got to get back and finish up a bunch of paperwork. And maybe I'll talk to you guys on Knives Fast later this evening. So that's all I got. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you guys very much. Like, comment, subscribe. There you go, Anassa. That works. Always first. Thank you very much for watching Stuff KC Does. See you guys. It'll be a regular Nice Fast, Lives Fast. No cooking. Well, I think I'm going to make chili tonight, but I'm not going to do a video on that. All right. Thank you. Bye.